Okay, everyone, children, are we ready? Is everybody, turn around, sit down, this is serious! You guys, you understand what's up and winding this tent? Turn around! Feet around, turn around! Okay, who has a sharp pencil? Is everybody sure? What? This is, what do you need?
Ms. Kovic, I'm kind of nervous about this test now.
Do we hear something about being nervous? There's no reason to be nervous about the ISET test because you can whip this test.
Whip this test.
Come on, girl, have a seat.
Whip my test back and forth, I 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 whip my test back and forth.
Hop up in my seat, turn my pride on, pay no attention to the fear because I whip it off. And we ain't getting answers wrong, so don't tell me nothing, I'm just trying to stay strong. So keep the pages turning, so what's up?
Yeah.
And I'll be doing what I do with confidence. I take my seat, then whip my test and shake it off, shake it off, shake it off.
Don't let the ISET mess with your mind. Keep your head up, cause we'll be fine. Keep focused until you finish it. When you're down and you feel like giving up, just take it again. I whip my test back and forth, 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 I whip my test back and forth.
I'ma pass more tests than a little bit. Soon as I get info, applause, I'm hearing it. Whether it's test 1, test 2, I'm feeling it. Can't no other students whip them like we do. I get it done, yeah, I go hard. Jaguars with this test, whip it real hard, whip it real hard, real hard.
Don't let the ISET mess with your mind. Keep your head up, cause we'll be fine. Keep focused until you finish it. When you're down and feel like giving up, just think again. I whip my test back and forth, 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 I whip my test back and feel me, come on, do it with your test.
Whip your test.
Don't matter if it's long, short,
short.
Whip your test.
Whip your test.
All my classmates, if you feel me, come on, do it with your test.
Whip your test.
Don't matter if it's long, short, with your test.
Your test. Your test.
My test back and forth, I whip 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 my test.
I will meet.
I will meet. I will meet. I will meet.
I will meet at Jefferson.
We will succeed!
Remember, when answering questions, ask yourself, W, what information has been provided to help me answer the questions? H, have a winning attitude and think happy thoughts about the test. I, investigate other sources of information to help answer questions. P, pace yourself and remember there is no penalty for guessing. And whip that test!
Now,